welcome back. We're just going to channel some love energy and we're going to transmute and see what's going on here. Love energy, Father. Let's do a secret card here. I love that one there too. Okay. All right, Father Jehovah, I ask you to take the stage here and bring this divine feminine, divine masculine, any love messages that you want. Funny, we're doing divine femme and divine masculine messages. I see, I hear, and I feel clearly, and therefore I know. And therefore I know, Lord, what is going on with this love energy for divine masculine, divine feminine. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Let's see here. Ace of Cups. How beautiful. This brand new start is here. The fear is being let go. You know what you're willing to accept. You know what you're willing to take on. You know what you're willing to reciprocate. But there's so much potential here. I love it so much. And not only is this in the 5D, in our own spiritual self and our own soul as we're trafficked here in this flesh scientific test tube, but this is also 5D to 3D aspect, because 4D is here as an ace. It's going to be the portal. It's going to be the new door. It's going to be the new eye, the new way to see, and the beginning to the end. In Psalm 119, the ace is going to bring us back to the Fool, which in Psalm 119 is all the Hebraic alphabet. It brings us the letter Aleph, and Aleph is going to be the overall eye, the beginning and the end of what we see and be able to know and gather. And I love it so much because this is going to be our third eye here, because our Ace of Cups, our eyes of threes. And so there's definitely this heart chakra to third eye opening here. We see this throat in between here, the communication of being able to sit there and utilize 3D strengths to that 5D strengths. But we have the power of 4 within that Ace of Cups there, that ace overall, to recognize, okay, new start in love, new start here because I don't want to go this way, not keeping myself obligated in certain situations. How to love myself and to keep myself full without stealing from myself to make another whole, while I'm also able to overflow them as well. Absolutely beautiful. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I mean, and even look at this, y'all. Look at this. This cup is just overflowing. You know, like, look, it's just overflowing. It's like you are ready. You're ready. You know that you have been working on your soul. You have been working on this kingdom spouse coming in, and you've begun to be your own spouse. You've begun to be your own partner. So that way, when God rewarded you with that 3D person that you already have been preparing for on the 5D, all you have to do is just shift a little bit. That wheel is going to have to turn in your fortunes for your own high benefit, your highest good, and in your favor. And that way you can tell God, you know what, I have been working on this, Father. You know my heart. You know that I've been preparing for this partner to come in. And now that this job description is actually here, I know that I can do a good job at it because I'm pleased with how I have loved myself. And God, if you see that I have done the work in my heart space, I'm open to love, I'm ready to overfill myself to fill another as they do so me, then it is your will, God, to bring me someone good who is in your permission, in your favor. Let's move on here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Lord, what's going to happen with this Ace of Cups and this new story? I mean, even look at this. Look at this. There's 2 lovebirds here. 2 lovebirds. Look at that. Sparks in the air. There's a lot of mutual thinking. I feel like this is a brand new start in love. This is a person that you've just met, that you just started communicating with. Maybe you've been talking and thinking about them for a long time, but now you finally just visited each other. Maybe like an online relationship here or met online. Either way, there's just so much growth to be had. I mean, even look at this. There's trees in the background, even though this is somewhat devastating land. And I mean, look at this. Looks like it's burnt and it's crawling up and it's regrowing, but that water is what's here to heal it. That water is what's here to fuel it. That water is what's here to allow the photosynthesis and the osmosis to happen. How beautiful. And the water is clearly here within our cup. I love that so much. What's going on with this new start in love? It's beautiful. It's absolutely mutual. If we have one ace and it's mutually bi-directional energy that I'm picking up here, y'all, then we're going to have 2 Ace of Cups, aren't we? So that brings us 2 cups with another power of Ace of Cups. So that's a 3 of Cups, which is actually a 6 of Cups. So there's so much potential here that we don't see yet. But just because we don't see it doesn't mean that it's not there, and it's what God wants to will for us. And if 6 of Cups is here, honey, it's because on the inside you decided to love yourself, and all your duality has for you, the good and the bad. And that way, that person, when they come in, they know how to handle it because they've also done the same experience that you have. What else is here, Father? This new relationship, this new start, this new something fun, cloud 9, I just heard. Something along the lines of just finally doing doing it. Oh my gosh, look at that. The moon. Getting over the fears here. And if we have a new start in here, look, it's like meeting in the middle of the night. Or meeting at night. There's a date here. There's a date here. There's absolute rush of energy, like, oh my god, I'm so nervous, I'm gonna meet somebody. And there's a date here at nighttime. I'm really feeling there's a new start. I'm getting restaurant vibes. I actually like see a menu. I can hear people talking in the background. If I were sitting at a restaurant as well, just people chattering. I hear dishes clinking and clanking, you know. So it's like going out to dinner with this person is actually going to be safe and what's to move forward. This will help you heal your fears, as well as being able to, okay, if I'm going to invest in someone, I need to make sure that it's reciprocated. I need to stay true to myself. Here's this feminine energy, really bringing in our divine feminine standards, part of our Hierophant energy, our morals, our ethics, and our light codes. And masculine, I could be talking to you too, because you also have divine feminine energy, just as you do feminine also have masculine energy. Either way, on the inside, our heart is always going to be afraid to jump, always afraid to invest, always be afraid to discover new places to move us forward in the right direction, to gain what is good here. There's absolute fear though. I see the fear. I feel the fear. It's like moving forward and just being able to trust again. And that word is what I was looking for, was trust. I'm not sure if it's safe, Lord. I see. Lord, what's going on with this? Not safe. Not safe. Here we go. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Okay, I see, y'all. I see. It's very safe. It's mutual. There's both hidden fears from the past that just need to be let go, because both of you are wanting to be defensive just in case anything happens. Both of you are looking for red flags instead of the green flags. But if you're looking for red flags, honey, guess what? That's all you're going to find, because that's what you're looking for and that's what you're manifesting. So here's this opportunity to take a look and say, you know what? I'm not really that scared. I'm not really that determined to sabotage this myself, because I have an Ace of Wands. I have a brand new start. It's right here. I'm going to divide it from what doesn't make me peaceful, which what I 6 Wands here, which I already have the victory over. So if I have my 6 Wands, that means that 2 by 2, I have my 6 of Cups, because I am defensive over what I've already gained victory over what I've already had to deal with, over what I've already had to go through, the shadows, the burdens, the traumas, the heartache. I don't want to do that any further. So I'm going to take my 1 Ace of Wands and protect this. But how do you do that when it stems from your own fear on the inside? And then your flesh isn't in control, because your heart is trying to balance these new jitters, these new feelings of love, these new, enlightenment after the destruction. So if both of you come to this defensive, if both of you are looking for the fears, that's all that's going to happen, because this is just one big mirror. We have the moon here. We have the door of the cups, the door to the heart, the portal itself. But then we have the 7. And the 7, sweetheart, is one of my favorite numbers. It brings us the Chariot. In Psalm 119, it goes back to the het, the fence, the way that this energy is held inside this body of Christ, just like this. And as this house of communication begins, it's being able to make sure that you can keep yourself emotionally positive and not reactive, to be able to have this secure attachment style with yourself, so this can be mirrored and reciprocated towards the other person. I love this so much too, because it's really a relationship that's going to help you keep yourself on track with your self-development mutually. You both will be able to communicate. You both will be able to talk about your deepest fears. You're going to be able to stay up all night looking at this person and communicating. And at this point in time, if we have this communication here in this house of communication, we also have the 6 in front of this. And then we also have the 8. So the strength and the lover's decision to make sure that this relationship is as balanced as it could be. All right, Lord, let's continue on. Let's get some more of this divine masculine energy. This is more so divine feminine. I'm really getting from this divine feminine's mindset is just to, be patient and chill out, bitch. Because either way, you're going to self-sabotage it if you continue focusing on what was in the past, honey. And look at this. This is happiness. This is 6 that you've already gained. You have the ownership to this. But why are you trying to bring it in the future? Because there's no room for this. You've already trumped all of that. And God's saying, look, I'm here to move you forward. And it might be a little scary, but let's move. I'll always be with you. Lord, let's pull in this Ace of Cups and let's do divine masculine energy down here. And then we're going to get this secret card. Let's do this divine masculine energy down here. What are this divine masculine energy? This other side of this here. The other side of these thoughts, these feelings, this reciprocation of the feeling safe and vulnerable. Absolutely. It's a good place to be vulnerable at. Just this one. Oh, no, this one too. Look at that. The stars, shut up. I love that so much. Look at the stars right here. The moon is right here. The sun could be right here if we wanted to, you know, just to manifest it, to show. Look at the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th. Let's just pretend. Just go with it. What we're going to have is say, look at, I have a brand new door here at my heart. 10 of Wands in the negative. I'm no longer oppressing myself or the way that I feel because I'm now a child of truth. I've seen the balance, I've seen the light, I've seen the dark, and I've seen the sun. But now I need to learn to not allow my ego, my hot-headedness, if the sun was to be here, to allow me to hold myself down. We have 7 of Wands here and 10 of Wands. This means 3 of Wands, sweetheart. And that just means to have faith, to move forward. You have a little bit of experience, but to know that nothing can hold you behind because you are a child of divine truth. And you are a descendant of royalty, and you should be able to accept inheritances as such. Let's see what this card is here. Lord, can you, because look at Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Wands. So if we have Ace of Cups, that means we're going to have Ace of Wands. Well, look, we have an Ace of Wands here and an Ace of Wands here as well. So that would also mean in the other opposite paradigm of this, that if we have an Ace of Cups, we also have 7 of Cups, and we also have 10 of Cups in the negative. So you're seeing here, you don't want to start anything further if it's not going to be balanced for you, because you're only going to be getting emotional consequences. You're only going to have an emotional suffering to the ending if you're not able to produce energy in the right way. And this is just about communication. We see that 7 here, that house of communication. 10, the wheel is moving forward in this turn. There's an absolute shift here for you in your heart because it's already been confirmed right there. But then we have the 17, the star, and the house of communication too as well. They really adore you. They love to see your pictures. They keep watching you through the middle of the night with your own social media. You may also be a content creator yourself. You may, you know, like Snapchat or WhatsApp or something along those lines. They love watching your story. It's just they stay up all the night and they talk to you. And they're really feeling like, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but you trigger them in a way. You know, if we see here this masculine energy, this is going to be mutual energy because it's the inner children, the feminine and the masculine itself. But the feminine is all right here within this masculine operating system. The masculine has really taken the reins on it because the feminine has let him. But while she's doing that, she's observing here. She's seeing, okay, the red flags and the green flags and how to move forward. Lord, what's going to happen here? Let's do this masculine to feminine energy here by way of this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Wands and this 7 of Wands to produce this energy here, so on and so forth. With the star and the moon, Lord. Look at that, 7 of Swords. Well, look at that. We have 7 and 7. So both of these bodies of Christ, the feminine and the masculine, are both mutually wanting to communicate. They're both wanting to talk to each other. They're both wanting to invest, but they're afraid to invest because we've already seen that 7 of Cups. But what happens after that 7 of Cups and we learn that we can overflow them with this Ace of Cups? Well, then we have 8 of Cups. Then we have 9 of Cups. Then we have that 10 of Cups, which is right here. So it's both just having faith and moving forward, taking this leap of trust and being able to move forward and saying, yeah, I came from a really shitty place. I was mistreated, but I'm willing to communicate and move forward and to invest in our strength and to build a solid foundation. I love it so much. Lord, let's pull 2 more cards here. Let's do 1 more card here for divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy, moving forward in the future here. In the future here, this new situation. Let's see. Look at that. 3 of Wands. Shut up. Well, thank you, Jehovah, for having my back. Yes, sweetheart, divine feminine, just have faith. Just move forward. Any situation that you find yourself in, sweetheart, you will be protected. And the more that you focus on what could go wrong, that's absolutely what could go wrong. When you allow yourself to hold yourself back, you're not honoring your true space of love in your heart by limiting yourself in these behaviors of what held you down beforehand, divine feminine. But guess what happens after that 3 of Wands? Then we have 4 of Wands, and then we have that stability, we have that security, we have that control, we have the happiness in our cups within that Tropic of Cancer, which is rising above, rising within from that Tropic of Capricorn, which only holds you down. I love that so much. And that 3 also is that Empress energy, and it's meeting the doorway at the heart. I love it so much. Lord, let's do that divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy to meet this 3 of Wands and to move forward in the future. Shut up. 4 of Wands? You are joking me. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the Lovers card too. Oh my God, this is your absolute person. This is like the person that you're supposed to find security and stability with. Because look at Seven of Wands is matching that Seven of Swords, that Ascension. But that Seven of Wands is right here. It's just divided by both of these polarizing energies. They're just negative right now because they're both afraid to take that leap, to take that jump. But they're going to. I love it so much. I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh. Four of Wands. I'm like shaking. I'm spiritually shaking in my flesh scientific test tube here. Oh my gosh. And that 6 with that Empress we saw. We did see that 6 also because that 7 has to be here twice. And if 7's here, then that 6, it came from the 6. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. This mutual decision on what to do to make sure that we're building this correctly. I love it so much. Bottom of the deck. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Shut up. I love that so much. It's just, look at, this is how the feminine's going to move and this is how the masculine's going to move together. While this fence is here, this Chariot, we talked about that fence. How to hold the energy together while communicating, while being secure, while learning from our water to balance ourselves on the land. How beautiful. 2 of 4s there. 10 of Pentacles. Well, if the 10 of Pentacles is there, right there on the backside is that 10 of Cups. We see 10 of Wands here. And so 10 of Swords is here. 10 of Swords is our present position and being able to realize, you know what, I just got to have faith and move forward. I'm going to take it as it comes. I can't overthink it because I'm just going to fuck it up. And if I fuck it up, it's because I've overthunk it, which means I got too emotionally reactive. I need to just have trust and faith that Lord Jehovah is bringing me so much good here. I love this so much. 9 of Wands. Shut up. 3, 6, and 9 we now see. We see that 9 before that 10 as well. This Empress energy is really moving this forward. 9 of Wands there and the High Priestess. I love that. They're both following their intuition. It's very much mirrored here. Very much mirrored here. This could even be someone's twin flame that they have yet to meet. Let's see the secret card. The Sun. Oh my God. Shut up, Lord. Oh. 17, 18, 19. I said, just go with it. Just go with it that the Sun was right there. Oh my God. Look at, it's happy. It's positive. It's safe. Allow your flesh to calm the fuck down and go with your heart. Go with your mind. Go what feels good in the moment. Live in the present moment. The more that you worry about the future, the more you could chase this person away. We're going to split the deck one more time, he said. Temperance energy. I love that. We talked about that with coming within the balance of land and water and being able to recognize, you know what, I can't act like that because I'm going to lose this. If I do act like that, I'm not going to have the stability. I'm not going to have the faith. I'm not going to have the true opportunity to get on the same page and to constantly be communicating with this person. Oh my gosh. Knight of Wands. I love that. There's that fear. And Page of Wands. Look at that. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. That is that temperance energy trying to pull you back into your comfort zone. But God says, God says, holy crap, that Sun there was there the whole time. Jehovah's there the whole time watching you. He's there the whole time leading you in the right direction for your highest good, for your benefit. That's how much he loves you. And I love you, but he loves you more than me. Wounds into light.